What's going on, you guys? So I was just sitting here filming and editing, or not filming, editing this shed hunting trip that just went on. It was just a day trip with a buddy of mine, and it was the first one. This has been my best day of shed hunting as far as the number of browns that got picked up. Picked up 4 fresh ones. My buddy Grant got a year-old, just small 3 point. But the plan was we had a trip before this that was going to be a 4 day trip, and that was supposed to be the first shed hunting video to get posted, but it just didn't turn out to be what it was supposed to. There was way too much snow still. We did find a few old ones, but we were just so tired and just shot by the time we even got in there that filming just was the last thing on my mind. So I just got some clips of that. But this day trip that we just recently did turned out to be really nice weather. And luckily found some, so I was able to get some good clips. But I realized after putting this together that I didn't do a very good job at adding little details and stuff like that, and I kind of just filmed the pickups. So it's a really short video, so I just wanted to get on and kind of explain a little bit better, just fill some of that in. So this is probably my fifth or sixth time out for the year. It could even be more than that, but my goal for this year has been 50 sheds, just good sheds, even if it's not ones I pack out, just ones that good intact sheds. I'd like to find 50. I think I'm at 15 for the year. Found 5 on this latest trip, but left one of them in there because it was ended up breaking in half. But yeah, the goal for this year is 50. At 15, I believe it's 14 or 15 so far this year. So hopefully can get out quite a few more times and get just good enough content to put together some good videos. It's hard when you go out for a day trip and you maybe find one shed or don't find anything. It's hard to put all that content into a good video, so it kind of takes multiple days sometimes. And you also have, or I like to be careful about kind of showing certain scenery and that type of thing because people kind of try to figure out where you are. So this was the first good video, and I was actually able to test out some new boots. I actually have them here. I'll show them to you guys. So these are the Zamberlan, I think they're the Thunder Pro GTX is the name of them. I actually have the box right here. And yeah, the Thunder Pro GTXs. So this is the first time I've ran Zamberlans, and just to give you guys some perspective, this was, and by the way, I don't have a code or a link with them. They were kind enough to send me these to try out because they're a new boot that they just launched. And we did like 6.7 miles, and these were brand new boots. I had not broke these in, so it could have turned out very bad. But they're a super lightweight boot, and they did amazing on my feet. We did, like I said, 6.7 miles, and a lot of that was side hilling and uphill and just rough, rocky terrain. And they did awesome. These are definitely, they're very much so a step up from my last boot. I've never had a light pair of boots like this, and I've always had insulated boots. I've never had uninsulated. So with these, I love these, and these are definitely going to be probably for archery season, early season archery. These are going to be my boots. I would say I am used to running tall boots because just in brushy stuff, I like having that, and I don't like wearing gaiters during archery season because it's just hot. I always wear gaiters in the spring just because of ticks. And on this trip that you're just about to watch, the day trip, the ticks were terrible. I bet we had close to 100 on us both combined throughout the day, just picking them off all day. So they were not good, and I always run gaiters anyways in the spring. But these are some low, I want to say they're 4-inch or 6-inch boots. So they're not super tall, but just the weight for these was awesome, having them that light. So definitely, I think I'm a Zamberlan person now. I love those boots. They did awesome. And I think as I break them in more, they're even going to get more comfortable. So yeah, that was something cool to be able to try out. And, thanks to them for sending those. That was awesome. And I'll probably be a longtime supporter of them now and getting their boots. Also, another thing that a company sent out that I was trying to film on that first trip, it just didn't get a lot of content, was this knife from, let's see if it'll, Half Face Blades. So these guys make some awesome blades. And this is just a really good, I think it's their, Thunder, I can't remember the name of it. It's like an everyday carry. You can see the blade there. This would be good for skinning or just everyday. used it to sharpen some sticks for roasting sticks and that kind of stuff. But just the craftsmanship and stuff that goes into these knives is awesome. So that was cool. Go check them out if you're looking for knives. They make custom handmade stuff all like that, and just really cool company. And I love knives. I have a knife collection from when I was like little that I've just always been really fascinated with them. So really cool company. And yeah, I got to bring that stuff on the shed hunting trip so far and use those a lot. Boots were a big thing. But yeah, hopefully I'll stop talking. I just kind of wanted to give some background and show you guys kind of those things that, I was able to use out there. From here, like I said, this is the first video, so hopefully they will get better. I'll be, better at just giving details and that kind of stuff instead of sitting in an office and talking for a shed video. But I'll quit talking, and you guys can watch through this pretty quick video, but hopefully you enjoy the few pickups. And I don't see a lot of Idaho shed hunting videos. There's not that many out there for some reason, probably because people don't like the brush. But hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, hopefully be coming out with some more here soon. All right, you guys, this is going to be first pickup on video this year. Grant and I have been up here walking for about an hour and a half and just walked up on the first decent 5-point shed. I've been out a few times this year and just haven't had good opportunities to film anything. So it's gonna be the first like good weather, not a bunch of snow. So pick this one up. It's just a nice little 5-point. Still some blood on there. It looks like it was kind of rough coming off of him, but definitely happy with that. Put that on the pack and hopefully go find some more. All right, guys, here we got, this is shed number. I didn't show you guys this one. I'll grab that big 5-point showed you guys, and then picked up this little 4-point raghorn. Old one right here, and then just walked up on this little 6-point. We're just side hilling through here, crisscrossing. Saw bulls here earlier this spring, so it's kind of just working our way through here, but just a little 6-point. It's pretty fresh. I don't know if that'll focus on it, but there's at least 3 fresh sides laying in here somewhere. I know there's more than that, but I mean, even one like this could still be packing. So just gonna keep zigzagging through this hillside and maybe look around a little bit for this other side, but it could be a long ways away. So it's a good day so far. We haven't been walking too long, so try to find some big ones. So I didn't want to show you guys up there because this one was sitting in an anthill, but I showed this one getting picked up on top of the ridge. And then when we were down gridding, picked up the other side. It was kind of sitting in an anthill and out in the open, so we're heading back down. I don't know if you can see those on his front, like a double devil tine on it, but got a set, 1 set for the day, and then we've got 3 other antlers that we picked up for the day, so 5, and some old ones. But heading back down, I'm gonna cross the creek and head home.